Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, family and friends. Today is a lesson in don't believe the hype, okay? What I mean by that is all media is not good media. Now, granted, I'm not a professional journalist, I should say, but I do understand the concept of journalism. And you're supposed to report the facts, and you're supposed to be unbiased. Now, I understand that that's not possible. And of course, I am biased. But I make it very clear about the things I'm biased on. And I make it very clear when I'm telling you something that is easily verifiable fact. I say, look it up yourself. You'll see what I'm talking about. Don't just take my word. Don't take the word of your favorite, political activist or podcaster or whatever dude is in his mama's basement making videos. For example, they're talking about they're calling it riots in LA. First of all, it's not riots, all right? Second of all, it's protesting. And just because, and it's not, you can try to relabel and rename things as much as you want, but words have meaning, and there are definitions for those words. So I'm just going to tell you what the sheriff of Los Angeles County said. He said it himself out of his own mouth. There's a video of him talking about this. He said there's two types of people that are coming out to the protest. He says one is the majority normal average citizen who are peacefully protesting, demonstrating with signs. And he said the second are agent provocateurs, okay, which MAGA likes to say are paid crisis actors, okay? These are the ones that are coming out there wearing hoodies and masks, and they're throwing rocks at police and things like that. He said these are the people, he said, that they have made arrests on, but they have not a dossier, but they have been tracking these people because they've gone from city to city and state to state, and they're using the exact same tactics. So they're organized, okay? In addition to that, one of the things that they're doing is they're using commercial grade fireworks. Commercial grade are things that you and we can't go and buy a commercial grade. You have to have a permit to do that. It's the type of fireworks you see at a stadium when they're doing Christmas or 4th of July. We, average people, can't buy those. So that means some other entity that has enough money and enough prestige to get permits to buy these type of professional grade fireworks is supplying it to these people. Okay, pay attention. This is what the sheriff of LA County said out of his own words. Okay, so what does that tell you? That means that it's not just the average protester who lives on Main Street and 3rd. Okay, these are people that travel around the country, which means they have funding or financing. They're getting commercial grade fireworks, which means they have a sponsor. Okay, follow the money. So who benefits from having these agents cause havoc? Well, you're seeing the results. It's allowing the National Guard to be deployed. It's allowing, giving an excuse to try to use the military to suppress the population that disagrees. Doesn't that sound like one of those communist countries like China, where if they don't like what you say, you just disappear or they arrest you? How did we get here, people? This is the guy that some of you elected, and you think that this is cool, you think this is normal, you think that it's going to stop there. You're giving him an inch and he will take a mile, and you think that it doesn't apply to you. You think it's not going to affect you. Just like the farmers, just like the coal miners, just like the dock workers, just like the truckers. And it always brings me back to that National Holocaust Memorial. They came for these people, and I didn't say anything. They came for these people, I didn't say anything. When they came for me, there was nobody left to speak for me. I'm paraphrasing. But you get the idea. And if you think that it won't affect you, by the time it does, it'll be too late. Ask the farmers. Ask all the videos of MAGA folks that say they regret their vote. Don't take my word for it. Look it up yourself. Last thing, before I get too long, I remember the president Trump talking about that a lot of things they're investigating was, auto pen. They're saying that Biden wasn't in the Oval Office signing these documents and this paperwork. Well, where do you think, projection and confession, when I say that, where do you think that means? That means they're telling you what they're doing, what they've done, or what they're about to do. So when he's talking about auto pen, where do you think he's signing all these executive orders, these hundreds, whatever? Do you think he's actually sitting in the Oval Office behind that desk doing it by hand? Or is it possible that he's using auto pen while he's out golfing at Mar-a-Lago? Just something to think about, things to make you go, Anyway, that's my video. Thanks for watching. You guys have a good afternoon.